We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. There ain't no one like, cause are you dumb or you crazy? There's no way, G. Me and my clique, we handling biz, while you and your clique just act fugazi. You couldn't persuade me to give a damn, it just don't faze me. I got my Xbox, she can't play me. Money in a text box, I get paid. We the best. We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best. There ain't no rest. For the wicked, I'm bad and I'm blessed. Put it to the test. For the rest, there ain't no contest. So what's next? Got me leveling up, I'm obsessed. I bring the fire like I'm possessed. My personnel and my clique is the best. There ain't no contest. There ain't no one like, cause are you dumb or you crazy? There's no way, G. Me and my clique, we handling biz, while you and your clique just act fugazi. You couldn't persuade me to give a damn, it just don't faze me. I got my Xbox, she can't play me. Money in a text box, I get paid. We the best. We the best, We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best, We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best, We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best. We the best, We the best, no contest. My clique is the best. We the best.
What's up, everybody? It's back, the solo stream. Yeah, I feel like I need to be playing some tunes. Impromptu stream. seem to be doing this every time Xbox shits the bed on this very topic. But every time I do this stream, we get developments. And now, perhaps, the final hurrah! The final hurrah in the narrative. The final hurrah! Oh, shut up! The Xbox third party. Tiggs, what's up, everybody in the chat? Let me get settled. My old ghetto cam link key light broke. So I've been rushing trying to get this shit sorted. Also, I've managed to get Discord working, the permissions. So if you're on the Discord and there are a couple of people waiting in the waiting room, we're going to have a chat with you guys as well. If you're getting on camera, please put on some clothes. Yeah? Please. Good to see you. Let me do some shout outs to the people in the chat. And actually, let me tweet this out as well. But before I do, let me sort these lights out. Is the sound levels good? Let me... Oh, bright. Probably better than dimmer. This is too... You know what? Chat, I'm going to have to... The light is in my face! I need to get my expensive shades out. I haven't worn these in time. Probably dusty as hell. Oh, this was slightly better. What are you guys saying? What's up in the chat? Let me read some names. Oh, we got... Wait, should I play some tunes? Wait, hold on. Let me do a poll before I start, yeah? Should I play some background tunes? Bam! It's good to join you. Oh, I didn't expect to go live today, but it's nice to get in on the source. What's up, JV Smooth, you pony piece of... I see you in my tweet. I had to mute you on Twitter, bruv. All you do is cry in my tweets. Beaky, 9 lives. You pony as well. Fernando Rage... Okay, Fernando, I want to get this wrong. Ragageles. Fernando Ragageles. JV Smooth again. Lansville Paul. Christian A. Glock 9000. What's up, Leo? I see you. Good to see you, man. I know you knew this was coming, but you tried to hold the line. I literally made videos about this, bruv. The Souza. Good to see you, man. Scorpio. Shit. Serendipity. All the usuals. K1. Jerks are us. Red Eye Dragoon. Good to see you as well. Good to see you all. Colt Ace. What you... Good to see you, man. Newest. Good old Newest. Replicant. Christopher K. What's up? Blue Phonics. Afropovich. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Mr. Afropovich as well. Let me tweet this out. Sorry, 1 second. I'm going to tweet this out. And I'm going to bring some shit on screen. I need to shave. I get it, yeah. I need to get shaved. But I'll get shaved. I haven't shaved in a while. Live now. Boom. Let's get some peeps in here. How many people we got? Oh, shit. We got 120 people. I'm humbled. We're going to not constantly shit on... Well, this topic here keeps developing. But finally, Phil Spencer. This is it. I remember arguing with someone. I think I made a bet with an Xbox guy. And he said, if Gears ever came to PlayStation, he would bend the knee, and he would apologize to me for my theatrics. Well, I think the apology is going to be forthcoming sooner rather than later. We'll talk about all of that in a bit. Captain Chats, good to see you. No red lines, baby. Right. So, wait, what did the... Oh, you 51 of you said no music. You mother... I'll abide by the rules of the majority. So, if you haven't figured out what... by the way, don't drink from plastics. Don't be like me. The microplastics are bad. I need to get a metal container. But, if you had missed the news, we had good old freaking Mr. Jason Schrad. Take a look at this. I will put this up on Spotify like the last weekend stream, which I didn't do because I'm just a disorganized bastard. This will be on stream as well. But for those listening on Spotify and whatever, Apple Podcast or whatever it's called, I'll read out what I'm looking at. these are the developments. It's just like we were enjoying shitting on the ponies for one day, and the next day something else happens. It's a little ping pong game. Here we go. Desktop capture. Right. Okay, what's that? Oh shit, that's my little camera? I think that looks alright. Anyway, Jason Schreier, you swung by the Bloomberg headquarters, as you do. It's like Bloomberg been very nice to Phil, right? You know how much Jason Schreier basically shits on Xbox. So he's been shitting on Xbox for years. Then you had that interview with the lady who interviewed Sarah Bond. What's her name? Dana. I think she follows me on Twitter as well. She's really actually lovely and very professional, like a proper journalist. And she did a really good interview. So Phil Spencer doesn't care about the hardcore evangelized fans anymore. They've discarded you. They've thrown you away. Soon as ABK happened, they didn't care. The facade had dropped. Xbox chief Phil Spencer swings by Bloomberg HQ to announce and say a few things. I've got the full article. I'm going to read it out. I'm not going to show it on screen because Jason Schreier is the kind of person that would sue his own mum for doing something like that. So I won't do that. I will read it out for you, peoples. Yeah, because I got access to it. And then I will tell you what it's saying. But in summary, he said this. Xbox is planning a handheld, but it's years away. Years away. We were under the impression that the handheld would be revealed very soon or could have an imminent release. If it's years away, does that mean that they're going to actually reveal this in the holiday period? Because if you remember, I should have got this ready. Well, I'll just tell you now. Sarah Bond did say that hold fire for an announcement this holiday season for the hardware. But that didn't necessarily mean the handheld. It could have meant the next box. So which is why I'm thinking, if it's not the handheld, then surely it's going to be the next Xbox, which is kind of crazy. That would line up now. If they did, what they could do is, like, I think they did it with the Xbox One X or maybe the Series X. No, I think it's One X. Maybe announce it, the name of whatever the console is going to be, and then reveal it the following year, so 2025, and then release it 2026. I don't know. So, I just but if it's years away, then that doesn't mean they can't show it, because it could be years away, it could be 2 years away. But we finally have confirmation now from Phil Spencer. They're planning a handheld. But the way this is worded doesn't suggest this is a... Oh, let me just switch to solo cam in case this comes up on screen. His article. It says... Microsoft's... Okay, I'm going to read this out. Oh, where's the mobile thing? Mobile... No, handheld. Handheld. That's what I need to be searching. Handheld. Where's the... Yeah, handheld. Phil Spencer's planning how to enter and partner in the handheld... So the title is Phil Spencer's planning to how to enter and partner in the handheld device and mobile stores market. So, let's see what they're saying. So on this, in the coming months, designers and engineers will focus on making the Xbox app work better on portable devices and partnering with hardware makers to make sure their products sync with Xbox games and experiences. They have delayed, I think just got announced that mobile store thing as well. Like, that's been delayed because they just need to get it running. But it's quite clear that Xbox is... Obviously, they've told you to your face that we're moving away from consoles, bloody. Oh, shit. Where's my camera feed? Sorry, chat. I want to make sure my memes are correct. My memes! Sorry, chat. Bastards. I'm offended by your poll. But, there he is. Oh no, it's Alex. Gaz is crashing out so hard there's nothing on screen. Sorry, I minimized Discord. Discord has to be... I need a fourth screen. It's crazy. So we know that they're moving away from console. This is obvious. Basically, with the Fire Stick, they're doing the mobile storefront. They're just... Like, the Village Bicycle Protocol is the best word for this. That's what Microsoft are doing. So this article says that they're doing that. Longer term, I love us building devices, though, you say. So they're still committed to doing it. And I think our team could do some real innovative work, but we want to be informed by learning and what's happening now. So that's regarding the Xbox app and how they're going to try and build their own mobile device and make it work in tandem with their whole Xbox UI. At the end of the day, Xbox is turning into a user interface. That's what it's going to be. But where is the other thing about the handheld? The little shit. Here we go. Where's it gone? No, that's the multiplat chat I just really want to talk about. Where the frick is your handheld shit, Jason Schreier, you liar? Oh, chat, let me read the super. There's no super chats in shit, right? Good. Oh shit, RDX son of fat! If Halo goes to PlayStation, then I'm going to PC. Bruh. Are you going to PC now? Bruh. Oh, fuck. I just keep doing this. Sorry. Halo. I keep skipping the handheld talk. You know what? Maybe you can't avoid it. Or maybe I have to talk about the freaking whole plan with this bullshit, this bollocks about this third-party plan. Because RDX on the FET is right, yeah. We have this problem that's facing Xbox, and Xbox doesn't give a shit. It doesn't give a shit, and I'll tell you why, because Phil Spencer basically says that. Here. Where is the handheld thing? Anyway, forget the handheld. Whether it's coming or not, when it's coming, I don't care. Well, I do care, but whatever. Just James, thank you for being a member. You just joined a member this week. Hi guys, what a chic we've had. First, the landlord is selling the house. Now my girlfriend's job entered administration. Still got gaming though for stress. That sucks, man. Oh man. Wait, why is... Oh, the landlord... If your landlord is selling your house, there's a little bit of legal advice on the side. I'm not going to start doing free legal advice. But any landlord is selling is buying it subject to your tenancy agreement. So if you're running on a periodic tenancy, that means it's run out and it's just running. Then okay, fine. That's maybe a bit of an issue. But if you're locked in on an AST for a finite amount of time, you might have some recourse. Maybe worth chatting to me on my Discord. You're on the Discord, so just message me. I'll try and help you out. Rambling Entertained with a $2 super chat. Why is everyone mad about some app on my PC? You PC piece of I'm joining you soon. And that's what Xbox is going to be. It's going to be an app. That's the future of Xbox. On handheld, on devices, on your TV, everything. That's where they're going. And maybe that's where the industry is going. Is this copium? I could see, what was that? I love a Draco, whoever that sad virgin just watching me now. Clip it! Clip it! Clip it, you bastard. At least tag me when you clip it, you little pussies. Can't even tag me. They're so scared because they know I'll come in, ratio the shit out of them, and then they'll go back, look into the mirror and think, why? Why am I so fat? 9 lives with a $2 super chat goes, PC has it all. Xbox and PlayStation games. Why own a console? Well, there will always be console people, and they will always want to play on console. That'll be their preferred way of playing. There'll never be PC people. That's fine. A lot of people do, however, have misconceptions of what PC gaming is now. They still think, oh, Intel Pentium 2 processor, I'm going to be sitting there, yeah, and I'm going to be waiting for updates and tinkering and this and that. Bro, PCs have not been like that for a long time. Yes, you'll get your outliers here and there, and yes, PC users get shafted because of the power they have on tap, being held back by development where developers will focus on consoles so particular consoles or PlayStation first. But I think that landscape is changing anyway. But that, even despite all of that, PC is so much more inviting and easier to use, especially if you've got things like Steam Deck and stuff. Kind of bridges the divide. I know it's a handheld, not a console, but It's all coming there. The PC experience is the source for if you're a hardline guy here watching some of the content creators that are, you know, PlayStation only or all, they're the most hardcore guys. And the hilarious thing about the Pro has revealed to me the amazing hypocrisy of some PlayStation guys that have clearly been yearning for the PC experience and are now loudly just proclaiming how good they're getting PC-like performance on the Pro, which is apparently Totoki says it's selling better than the Pro, but how many people do you know have a Pro? And today, Argos, in less than 1 week, in 5 days, 7th of November it came out, it's now the 11th or 13th, bro, in less than a week, Argos is already discounted at about like 50 quid or 40 quid for the Pro before Black Friday Bunderers. Shit, what's going on, bros? But I digress. Well, I will touch on a multitude of topics, but console gaming for especially core gamers. Forget content. Why is this light not on? Let me turn this light on. 1 second. I just clocked. Bro, do you know what my electricity bill is like? God! A little subtle light. Add a little bit of ambiance, yeah? Ambiance. Phil Spencer just sold a couple of Pros. Yeah. Let me bring up Paris Lily's freaking tweet. You know, this guy, man. You know, I don't hate Paris Lily. Everyone thinks I hate Paris Lily. Paris Lily's cool, man. But Paris Lily needs to go. Oh, Phil Spencer, man. Like, he tried to damage control. This is what he said. This is what Paris Lily said, yeah? Little preemptive damage control from Paris. He says, and I'll bring it up. If I can bring my OBS up so it's come up. Safe! There's going to be a lot of chatter over Phil Spencer telling Bloomberg no red lines for Xbox first-party titles going to other platforms. But this is no longer shocking or surprising, and in my opinion, should be expected. Yes, genius. Where's the frickin'... I'm going to take this oil. When I see you, Paris Lily, I'm going to take this little oil. I know it's beard oil, but it's going to be just as good to clear your pores open, yeah? It's run out as well. And then I'm going to slap it on your bald head. Xbox business model has changed. And moving forward, expect timed exclusivity for everything. Nothing wrong with anything he's saying, actually. This is basically facts. And this is where the Paris Lily... that went down the wrong hole. That's what she said. Oh my god. And this is where the gargling starts. I'd rather the CEO be open about what they are doing so I can make an informed decision on where and how they want to play their games. Fine. But the usual suspects will make videos saying Xbox is doomed. But months ago, I said the business of gaming is changing, and here we are. Why are people giving themselves credit for this? Like, I even saw freaking, what's his name? Tim Dog was getting flown. Although Tim Dog was there with me at the start of this whole thing. I was there. I'm pretty much the first person in the space to tell you this was going there, but I'm not like, he had freaking, what's his name? The converted pony now. D-Batch. D-Batch was the one saying that. Like, oh, people came after me. Shut up. And who are you, Paris? But I said the business of gaming is changing. Who? No, you did. Shut the... Calm down, guys. Composure. I'd rather the CEO be open. What he's doing there is getting flowers. Because Phil Spencer's saying there's going to be no red lines. But I'm saying, what disclosure are you getting? He's just saying there's no red lines, but he won't tell you how open it is. Just open your leg. We know your legs are open. We know, what does that mean? Halo? Well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is what the, the article says. You've seen a snippet of it. Here's the full things. Sorry, let me chat. Oh, first of all, did I just... Oh, I thought I minimized the shit. Let me check chat. Right, so this is what the article says and what Phil Spencer says to Bloomberg. I think the ball is moving in the right direction. Shut the I think this idea of open platforms where users have more choice, creators have more choice. You see the momentum, right? Momentum for what, bro? Just because you had dead momentum and then all of a sudden... Holy shit, what am I looking at on screen, blood? Oh, shit. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, there. What? Something's happening. Oh, shout out to OT, my brother from another mother. Paris is Phil's third testicle. Oh, Lily Paris alone. The man swings. Oh, shit. Come on, bruv. So Phil Spencer says, should I put this article up here? Oh, fuck it, who cares, bro? He's not gonna say it. He's not gonna mind. Here we go. I think the ball is moving in the right direction. I think the idea of open platforms where users have more choice, creators have more choice. You see the momentum, right? Actually, it's probably a bad idea to put the whole article in there. He says, after releasing the first batch of Xbox games for Sony Group's corporation PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, Spencer was pleased with the results. Microsoft will do more of that, he said, and won't rule out any game in Microsoft's stables. Any freaking game. But guys, that doesn't mean Halo, right? Wrong! Because he goes even further. And before I go into that, let me read some of the chat. Doing that Paris Lily, Phil Spencer sperm gargle fucked my throat up. How do you do it, Paris? All right. Let me use chat. Let me just quickly catch up with chat. And then I'm going to bring a couple of guys in to talk about it. But before we do, bruv, you're on something today. I'm always on something, bruv. Don't read that the wrong way. Open up the phone lines to the whole chat. It's in my Discord, bruv. I don't have an actual telephone, but people call me, bro. Yeah. In fact, actually, chat, I'm going to tell you what. I want to send you guys. This is bruv, I need to do a better job of promoting my Patreon. But right now, I'm going to do a limited time intro. I'm copying the link in the chat. This is to my Discord, which is a Patreon-only benefit. Patrons, I will make it up to you. I'll put double the videos on Patreon. So you get better value for your, what was it, like $2, $3 a month. Guys, call Tim Dog. He's crying. Tim Dog's always crying. There's the link. It's in the chat. That's the Discord. Join and say hi and shit. At the bottom of the Discord, you will see... in the stream channels, and there's a waiting room. You can just chill there, and we can make memes. Yeah, have some balls, but do like your homie Jaffe. Jaffe does Discord. Yeah. So before I get in the guests, I will say this. Phil Spencer went further on talking about this. He said, "I do not," and this is it. The quote of the day, the quote of the week even. Phil Spencer puts his foot in it and announces open legs protocol, no bullshit, no nothing. Now it's clear. He says, I do not see any sort of red line in our portfolio that says thou must not. Disgraceful. It's too early to make a sort of decision on the next version of Halo, he said. It's too early to make a decision because freaking game is in development. But there it is. Halo can join PlayStation. And guess what? Halo will join PlayStation. So will Gears and Forza. They are fully... Xbox is fully a third-party publisher. It's just getting through the motions. And Sony will follow suit as well. What gas? Is this copium? Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first, possibly, maybe, but not from like an echo chamber perspective. There are some movements in the Sony spaces as well. Maybe not coming to Xbox, because Xbox is such a negligible platform in the grand scheme of things. Maybe, potentially, because we've got some developments on the Game Pass front, which is what Xbox is now as well, because we had some surprising things. But Halo on freaking PlayStation? Sacrilege. Sacrilege! Freaking sacrilege! Anyway. Composure, guys. Composure. We're going to bring some guests in. I'm going to do that now. First is our good friend, Mikey. Bear with me as I do this for the first time. Gracing us for the first time on Septic Source is the guest, Patreon supporter, and lover? No, that sounds weird. Mike! Mikey! Welcome, Mike. How are you doing? You muted. It's going exactly how I thought it would. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me drag him to phone in. Oh, shit. 1 second, chat. Camera on.
All right, let's see. Can you hear me now?
There we go. There we go. An overlay is switched calmly. Chat, can you hear him? Chat. Mike, can you say something?
I'm going to say it's been like inverting the flash grenades from Call of Duty. You know, when they go from white to black, that's how the stream has been this time. I don't know what you got going on there, but I appreciate the be on the show. Thank you very much.
Yo, thank you, Mike. Thank you. The pleasure is mine. You are the first, hopefully, of many guests to come in and join us to talk about the demise. the developments of Xbox. How do you feel, Mike? Talk to us.
Oh, boy. Oh, where do I even start? So I will say this, and this is going to be, you know, a lot of people might be upset about this when I say this, but this is the inevitable, right? This is what we've been seeing. The writing has been on the wall that this is going to happen. And unfortunately, as much as it hurts me, I'm still okay with it, right? And the reason for that is because
Stockholm Syndrome.
No. You don't know that, you know, a butterfly doesn't know it's going to be a butterfly when it's a caterpillar, right? So you don't see
it.
And
my God. You're saying Xbox is a caterpillar? Is that what you're saying?
It's the MSN logo. That's what it is. It's the MSN logo. It's all about the branding. But no, seriously, with it, you know, Phil really put his foot in his mouth this time. He stepped on all the rakes in the yard. You know, Windows Central just had a positive article about, you know, Xbox. We were going to end on a high note, right?
Yeah.
All that. I'm saying we're, because I'm a fan of the Xbox brand. So don't hate me if I criticize it, you know, to all the fans and everybody. But at the end of the day, right? They really should not have said this, because what Phil did is that exciting hardware news that Sarah Bond was talking about is really, oh, you might get Halo or Gears on the PlayStation 6, right? That is really the messaging that's going out there to everybody. And that there's no red line really says, hey, at any minute we could close up business. On the Xbox division, it could be Microsoft Gaming, right? Well, and that's it. And that branding's all gone. Because people have to realize with Microsoft, they don't like having additional brands, right? They like to have everything as Microsoft Teams, right? Microsoft Start. They just, you know, swap back to MSN. But that Xbox branding, it stands out. It's a big green sore thumb that stands out. And if they integrated it all into one business, right? You take away the Xbox branding, Satya can get even more bonuses, because guess what? We're selling on PlayStation, we're selling on Nintendo, we're selling on Steam, we're selling everywhere. Hell, they might even get on Amazon Luna.
I mean, that just suggests that, well, one thing on the point that you mentioned that was really a good point in my opinion, is the fact that this takes the wind out of the sails of Xbox, the next Xbox, the value proposition of the console, which was always dwindling as a result of Xbox's strategy to bring games day and date on PC anyway. But then to suggest that there's no red line and even Halo's not safe from that, why would you buy an Xbox knowing full well that Xbox doesn't really want to maintain exclusivity? It doesn't. Satya Nadella said he hates exclusivity. Phil Spencer's capitulated. They just don't want to do it. All they're doing is just buying time, saving face, just to ease in the transition. But why would you want to buy an Xbox console? I know you can be invested into the ecosystem and whatnot, and you're still a console owner, you'll still buy it. But isn't the smart play then just to invest either on PC, which is yes, the answer is yes, or you could just say, well, PlayStation guys are like, well, we're getting your games anyway, why not? Why buy the next Xbox? What would you say to that? Why would you buy the next Xbox?
Well, I mean, it's really easy. The reason to buy the next Xbox is Xbox Game Pass, right? But that is if you want the convenience of having it on the TV, right? No additional drivers or anything like that, because we all know the equivalent is you buy a PC, you have Xbox Game Pass, you subsidize your games, right? You're not paying full price for the games as you're getting them on there, and that benefits you, right? That's the thing that brings you in. What a lot of people don't understand with Microsoft is that they want to get in front of as many screens as possible to eliminate the friction of buying a console, right? Kids don't care. They don't care about any graphics or anything like that, right? They will play their Roblox, right? I want my daughter to play Call of Duty with me, right?
Yeah.
She will not, because she wants to play a Roblox clone of Call of Duty, because graphics do not matter to them. Think about when you were 5 or 6 years old.
So you're saying generationally the palette has changed?
Yes and no. So think about it like this. When you were 5 or 6 years old, right? You know, you had a steak. If somebody gave you a steak, would you really be able to appreciate that steak? No, you wouldn't. And then when you got older and you're 20 or 30 and you're able to buy that steak for yourself, damn, that's a good steak, right? But you couldn't appreciate it as a child. You just wanted chicken nuggets, right? And that's what the kids want. They just want their chicken nuggets and they want to be happy with it, while Xbox and PlayStation, right, are still selling to us middle-aged men and putting out these games and wondering, why is this happening? Why are these things flopping? So I want to talk about the Indiana Jones thing real quick, and that is, you know, the big game for Xbox this December is Indiana Jones, which is eventually going to PlayStation in a couple months, right?
Yeah.
But no one under 40 gives a shit about Indiana Jones. That's a simple fact about it, right? So who are you really selling to? So when Microsoft looked at it and they say, well, we got this many players in this demographic playing on our console, how can we increase that? Well, there's plenty of 40-year-olds over in on the PlayStation side. Let's go launch over there, right?
40-year-olds indeed. Like this guy. Yeah. Get quick. Sorry.
Yeah, like me. Hey, I'll admit it. I'm a 40-year-old man as well, right?
No, not you. I mean, on the screen. But never mind. Don't worry. That's Nick Marcel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Nick. Oh, yeah. But most of the PlayStation guys, yes, they're around 40, right? But they see that large group that's over there that they can sell to because they know that the kids are not going to buy Indiana Jones. Freaking kids at 5 years old don't care about Indiana Jones. Now, I know that this game is not being sold to kids, right? It's not meant to be for kids, right? I believe it's coming with a mature rating. But at the end of the day, the audience that you're going for, and this is Todd Howard's, pet project, his dream project, right? The thing that he wanted to do to create this, right? But at the end of the day, this isn't what the public wants. The public wants, and we saw it yesterday with the previews from South of Midnight, right? We saw it this week. How many people were excited about that? It's something fresh, right? So you want to deliver those things to consumers. And Microsoft is at a point right now of, we're not selling as much as PlayStation. How can we leapfrog PlayStation in active users without having to worry about selling them a console? Well, go on Fire Stick. Well, you can log on to your friggin' Quest and log into Game Pass and play games. You can do so many different you can play it on so many different things, right? It's a frictionless experience, and that's what they want, because that's how Roblox is.
Did Satya Nadella send you here? Did Satya Nadella send you? You're giving me the spiel of Microsoft. Devices everywhere, where everyone plays, everyone wins. Mike, this is high-level copium. I get the rationale behind it, but you're just reading out Microsoft's bullet points back to me, and my beautiful audience, they're discerning. Mike, we understand the logic behind it, the business sense behind it, but answer this. This is my question to you, Mike. Will this benefit or hurt the Xbox brand? In a simple yes or no. And then I want to hear what you say. Will it benefit?
Bro, you already know this hurts the Xbox brand. That's why I said they don't give a shit about the branding. They would rather have it as Microsoft Gaming. So absolutely it hurts the brand. I know this. This is the rake that they stepped on, right? And as much as it upsets me, right, I understand why they're going there. And let me, full disclosure, I did used to work at Microsoft over 10 years ago. So no, I don't have any loyalty in that way. But in the sense of it is that, you know, they are trying to get ahead of PlayStation. PlayStation has beat them in the home console market, right? Nintendo has beat them in it, right? So at the end of the day, what can they do to get out of this situation? And they think they're doing the right thing, which technically they are, because PlayStation is going to have to go full slate. They're going to have to do the same thing eventually if they don't get bought up by another company. Right?
Yeah.
That is a very scary situation, because imagine if Apple says, hey, you know what? We're going to actually make a serious play for that. We want people to buy our Vision Pro, and we don't have any game studios. Sony has dabbled in that before. Let's grab Sony, right? And then you have Apple and Microsoft competing in that space as well. So Sony has to do everything they can to not get gobbled up. If a company as big as AEK can be gobbled up, everyone is at risk. Everyone is on the table. It does not matter. There is no red line to corporations buying up companies. They will do it.
Absolutely, they will. They will. Mike, thank you so much for joining. It has been a pleasure. And Mike summarizes the Microsoft rationale behind it all. It's the impending fate of Xbox as a result of its many failures. Mike, you are the first guest, and hopefully recurring again. Thank you for joining us and for blessing us with your knowledge. It has been amazing.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Mad love. Take it. Right. I'm going to bring in someone else. I'm going to bring in Assassins. Alex is in there. We got to bring Alex in here. We're saying, Assassin, you're in the chat. Talk to us, baby. What are you saying, bro? What are you saying? Have I got the right shit in? RDX on effect, thank you for the Canadian 7. And he's so true, RDX. Pretty sad. You and Cole are the only RDX members not simping for PlayStation. D-Batch thinks PlayStation 5 Pro is God. It's facts. Can someone help this guy? Someone help this guy? It's one thing being scored. It's another to be twerk. Do you want me to twerk? That's what D-Batch is doing. He's twerking. He's twerking so hard for freaking PlayStation and for content creators as well. Like, he's lost himself. And he thinks we don't realize it. It's just, what's going on? Yo, Assassin, are you there? Well, Assassin, unfortunately, we'll have to say goodbye to you because I can't hear you, bruv. But we're going to bring in Alex. Alex! There's apparently a setting you have to unmute yourself or some shit. I think so. Have I sorted this right? Alex? Are you talking to me? I can't hear your voice, Alex. Alexios. Talk to me. You know, Alex is actually a PC guy, so he might actually end up telling me that my server settings are wrong. Alex, if you are in the chat, let me know. Let me know. Oh, I can hear you. I heard something. I heard something there.
You have it set to push to talk, you clown.
I have it set to push to talk. Oh, shit.
That's why nobody can talk.
Oh, shit. I need to get Assassins back in. Oh, how do I change that? Speak. Push to talk. Where's that? Where is that?
Show that on stream.
Oh, let me show her. Alex,
because
forgive me for my indiscretion.
Your information on Discord, you fucking clown.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How do I do that?
Listen, I won't be here long. Listen.
Whisper to me. Why are you whispering? Oh, shit, where are you at? Oh, shit, what have I done? Oh, shit, that's what you were talking about. Oh, shit.
What is your first time streaming? What are you fucking new here?
Why are you whispering like that? It's turning me on, bro. Alex, you're on screen. Talk to me, bro. Turn your camera camera on, bruv. I can't hear you now.
I mean, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, why are you crashing out about shit that's like 6 years old, bro?
6 years. Who's crashing out? I'm just relaying the fact. Now Phil Spencer has stamped it. This is the stamp. This is the ink and the stamp. It's come out from Phil Spencer's mouth into the ears of and
Bro,
none other
back
than
in 2017,
what?
literally, it says Xbox Phil Spencer doesn't like exclusives.
That's him not liking
There's
exclusives.
an article that said,
I mean, him not liking is very different from the Xbox going full open legs.
bro, they've been open legs since Quantum Break came on fucking PC day and
That
date.
was partial legs. That means Sony's
No,
third
bro.
party as well by that.
Bro, that shit is over, bro. Let it
look,
go.
hurting my
What's the
feelings.
difference? What's the difference?
A huge
real, though.
difference. Huge difference.
What is it? What is it?
Is Xbox now a competitor in the console space? Not at all. They've removed themselves
Yes,
from
they
competition.
Are. Of course they are. They still are.
Who are they competing with?
They're still competing with everybody in the fucking console space.
No, they're not. They're going, Kumbaya! You can have my game. You can have my game.
Bro, you listen.
The console.
You don't give a fuck. The only thing
You don't give a
care
shit about console gamers.
is
You don't give a
crying, I don't
shit.
give a fuck, bro.
That's the
I don't give a
difference.
All right, listen. The only thing you care about is trying to shit on Nicola 24/7. That's what you care about, bro.
It's
That's
such
the
an
only- that's
easy
the
job.
only thing.
Xbox could be dead and
It's
I could
so
still
easy.
shit on
It's so
Nicola,
easy.
but
But look, let's be fucking real about this, right? Do you like playing on Xbox?
yeah,
Then that's all that fucking matters, bro.
I'm going PC anyway.
No, you won't.
I was on PC last gen. I'm gonna when the 5090 comes
Bro,
out, the
stop
graphic
lying.
card.
Stop lying.
Bro.
Every fucking console fanboy says the same shit. I'm going to PC.
I literally
Then they go
spent
out and
most
they
of
buy a
last gen on PC.
$3,000 pre-build. No, they buy a $3,000 pre-built.
What's wrong
and
with
then
that?
They play that shit for a day, and they shove that shit back in the closet, and it collects dust, and they boot up their console again.
This is
Don't lie.
different, Alex. This is different. There's gonna be an exodus. There's gonna be a mass exodus from Xbox fans, like the hardcore core fans, who are saying, you know what, you're not treating us priority. We're gonna get the benefits on PC. We see the landscape's changing. Most people are now going PC, even the younger generation. Why would you not go PC? We've got sold a bill of lies anyway. Generally, about the
Because
PS5.
Not everybody likes PC gaming.
I
bro.
get it.
It's fine.
It's okay. If they don't like
It's
PC gaming,
fine.
they'll get a PlayStation. The exodus already happened halfway
They'll get
with
whatever
Xbox One
Xbox
generation.
puts out, or they'll get whatever console they put out, or they'll get the Fire Stick, or they'll get the handheld,
The
or
Fire
they'll get a
Stick?
Switch. Bro, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. All that
Competition
matters.
matters.
People are forgetting what happened during 2020 to 2022.
What happened?
The games industry saw the fucking top of the mountain with COVID, and how many people bought games, and how many people bought MTXs, and how many people actually spent money, and then in 2 years later they were like, oh, everybody's gone. So now they got to figure out what the fuck are we doing. Why do you think in 2020 to 2022 all of a sudden all the PlayStation games are coming to PC so much faster?
Well,
It's because they want to fucking make the money, bro.
we know they
That's
want to
it.
make the money. Everyone wants to squeeze.
But that's
Xbox maybe
it.
forward.
Now
Xbox.
you figured it out. Bro, Phil Spencer has told you from the fucking beginning, and you refuse to listen. Since 2017, since Quantum Break came to PC day and date, and Crap Gamer got blocked by Phil Spencer for making that tweet, you still haven't figured it out.
Crap Gamer was right. So listen, Phil Spencer's desire or hatred for exclusivity doesn't really, well, it does factor in because it's making or helping him not contest this thing. Everyone blames Satya Nadella. It's obviously a lot of Satya Nadella looking at the numbers saying no. Phil Spencer already is like gaming for everyone. That stupid shirt. He's doing it, but it hurts competition. You've already seen it already with Sony taking the piss with the pricing of the PS5 Pro. They held PlayStation to the fire, even at the start of this gen, despite the absolute abortion of a generation that was Xbox One. Xbox
Bro,
set this price,
you guys really
and PlayStation.
You guys really think that PlayStation raised the price of the PS5 Pro because of Xbox? Are you crazy?
What do you think it was a coincidence that the PS5 was priced
No,
the same
what
as the
happens
Xbox
is
Series
PlayStation
X?
does the same shit every time. They get one gen, they do good. They do a
That's
good. They
that's
do good
still
again
the
second
same gen.
Then
Mid-gen
the
does-
gen after, they shit the bed.
Mid-gen is not another gen. It's a mid-gen console.
Bro, you know that
you have
PS6 is
direct
gonna be
evidence of the
$700
exact
bro.
parity on price with the PS5 and Xbox Series X at launch. Why? Because it was Microsoft. And then you saw from Jim Ryan doing the whole world tour for ABK because they were so scared of losing Call of Duty. Ultimately, they got the best version anyway because they are a mid-gen console. But they were so
And here we
scared. They're
go.
so
Look, at the
brittle.
same-
It's
the same
competition,
process,
Mike, Alex.
The Xbox One had always online DRM. The PS4, guess what? Had always online DRM. They just fucking turned that bitch off when they saw the backlash of what the Xbox One had.
Okay, maybe they did, but even if they
Literally, bro, they're the same company. One's blue, one's green. They're both retarded. Stop it.
And exactly one company stopped and changed it. The other company reacted. If it wasn't for competition, they wouldn't have turned it off. You're making my argument for me, Alex.
It's not competition that they turned off the actual online requirement
Why
for
is
the
it then?
PS4. It's the fact that they sat there and they saw Xbox getting ass blasted
Exactly.
for 48 hours.
Exactly.
That's not competition. They were both doing the same thing.
Bro, it's because the competitor faltered. They said, we're in direct competition. We have to literally make an ad. This is how you share games. They did that because the competitors...
If nobody batted an eyeball what Xbox did during Xbox One era, the PS4 would have done the same exact thing. Nobody cares.
Thank you for making my point for me. You're
That's not making your point,
Yes, you are.
dude. What I'm telling you is they fucking they have dinner together. They're fucking buddies. They're friends. They told everybody their own secrets between each other. They're
I
not
want
fucking fighting a war.
I don't want a deal. I just want to destroy your merger. $70 billion
Bro, you
and
know
think
he
they're
said
friends?
That shit. He said that shit just to fucking make face. You know, back in the
Make
in the fucking
face. He
room
was
during-
flying around going Brussels this and that with the
What did
regulators.
they pay him to do, bro?
Bro, they are in competition. Microsoft has capitulated. This is not good for gamers. There's no... If you had any confidence in Xbox, or lack thereof, in them doing well by their first-party titles, because of competition, they literally gave Bethesda, look, you need another year to cook Starfield because it's taking a while. That impetus is gone. Now, they're bringing the games sooner or later, day and date on PlayStation. At most, they'll be timed exclusive to leverage the value of the whatever menial console base there is. But ultimately, you, in my opinion, you will see a degradation in long term, not in the immediacy of things, because this is a newly postulated, formulated pivot legs. Yeah, you will see degradation in quality in titles. I'm not saying all the time, but you will never know, because in a multiverse where Xbox still has a spine and has competition, and has maintained competition, the quality of the same games will be different. But that pressure is gone. Microsoft can rely on PlayStation now. It doesn't need to hit the quality mark. They even did an internal audit talking about how their competitors literally ranked how much better their games are and how much better they need to do. Forget that audit. Forget them mentioning Last of Us is at the apex of all of that shit. It's gonna go everywhere.
If the games aren't good, it doesn't matter how many platforms they put it on. No one's gonna buy it if the games aren't good.
They'll make some effort in making them good, but they
Who
will
gives
not
a
make
fuck,
an
bro?
effort.
They're trying to make
The
money. They don't
pressure
give
is
a
gone.
fuck.
They don't care.
The
now,
pressure is not gone because they spent The pressure is self-inflicted because they spent $70 billion and they have to recoup that money. So if they make bad fucking games that aren't good, that people don't buy, it doesn't matter how many places they put the fucking game. Nobody's gonna buy them.
Well, I think they will buy. I think the pressure will be there.
Go ahead,
they just don't have the pressure.
Sit down.
They will. I'm just saying. I disagree with you. They will not make the effort. It's common sense. Well, we don't have to just rely on this tiny Xbox market now. We've got the whole PlayStation market to go ahead. So you don't have to go so hard in doing the quality control. We just know that we're not competing. There's going to be no narrative. There's no PR, backlash from any pitfall of Microsoft's games were under a massive microscope. IGN and the media, finally, they can review Xbox games properly now. So there's one good benefit that kind of balances the equation. I think, Alex...
Chat says turn me up. Chat says I'm low.
Oh, shit, sorry. It's because you're whispering. But Okay, sorry. Say something, Alex. Alex? I can't hear him now. Alex? Alex?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, yeah.
All right, yeah. Chat, is that better?
Chat, is that better?
Is that better, chat?
Yeah, way better. Okay.
Bro, listen. You're
I'm
putting your
coming
feelings
PC,
behind a
you need to
$70
put-
billion company that does not give a fuck about you.
I came to this conclusion. I'm the first one to break the news in December 2024,
This
23.
shit was 10 years in the making.
You could say,
and I'll tell you this, if Xbox didn't get by ABK, they still would have done this shit, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. They are trying to make as much money as possible.
Yeah. No, ABK is... everyone says, oh, look, you vouched for the ABK deal. Look what's happened. Without ABK, Xbox would be screwed. So that's...
They'd be gone.
Yeah, they'd be finished. That's when they would have caved out or bowed out from the space and just quickly transitioned to something else. ABK is literally keeping them in this space. But all I'm saying is, Alex, you better get a red carpet for me.
The only thing you're caring about, all right, all that you're caring about, the reason why you're crashing out live on stream and doing all this stuff and getting, oh, Phil Spencer, competition. The only reason you're doing this is because you want to stick it to the other fanboys on PlayStation.
Wrong. I've always been a vocal defender of competition in this space. If Dreamcast or Sega came into this space to do what, or anyone for that matter, I say anyone, but came in, I'll vouch for them. Why would you not want competition in this space?
Bro, you know what's going to happen, right? In the next, you know what's going to happen? Switch 2 is going to come out, and if it's even remotely powerful, everybody's putting their games on there. Everybody. I don't care who you are. Every game is... You want to, what console do I buy next gen? It's probably going to be the Switch 2.
If that happens. It's a big if, because Nintendo has its own trajectory, but I do agree that if Nintendo even had remotely a decent bit of hardware, that would really be the only chance we have of making Sony feel worried. And that's what you want. You want the market leader to be worried.
Here's the thing with Sony. Everything they do is always self-inflicted. It's always self-inflicted. The only reason the Xbox 360 took off the way it did, I'm going to tell you right now, is because the PS3 was $600 fucking dollars.
Well, also the fact that Xbox literally
that's
defined online. No, it's not. That's it.
Them defining online, yes. The thing is, they have not done anything like that since.
I know, but that's the thing.
And it's not competition. It's not anything else. They are stagnant in their ideas, and they have no idea what they want to do with this brand. They need to go back to being dude bro, but the problem is they don't want to do that for some weird reason.
I agree.
And the thing is, them putting their games on PlayStation does nothing, and it impacts the people who have Xbox zero. Zero. It doesn't do anything. What does it do? Oh, wait, we get to play Halo together now? Awesome. Because we already do that across PC. Well, do I have to buy an Xbox, guys?
You don't have to buy an Xbox. You play on PC, right?
Exactly. Do I need to buy a PS5?
No.
No. So then what the fuck are we talking? Then why does putting your games on other platforms even matter? If they're still gonna, I'm still gonna buy the fucking game. I'm still gonna play the game, and I get to play with everybody across any platform.
Dwindled quality of titles. There'll be a lack of competition in the console space, so it'll be more price gouging for Sony, and then you have more relaxation from competitors in arenas like first-person shooters, in multiplayer, which Sony can't even do. Now Microsoft is catering for them hand and foot with Call of Duty, which is, okay, fair enough, is an impossibility because of legal constraints, and whatever title, Forza, Horizon, going to be on arcade races. They got you covered. Shooters and multiplayer, next Gears, we've got you covered.
This is exactly the same conversation we've had since 2005 about PC gaming and console gaming. The fact that exclusives shouldn't be there, because the thing is, there's no competition if every game goes on PC, yet there's still competition. The thing is, the competition is not going to be a game-by-game basis, not via console or platform.
So you're saying it's platform wars, is what you're saying to me right now.
It's not going to be platform wars. It's going to be streaming wars. That's where it's going to go to.
streaming wars. So you're gonna have streaming platforms. You're talking about PlayStation
It's
streaming.
going to be which app on my TV is going to be the best app to play games on.
Well, if we
and
get
the thing
there,
is, Xbox sees it, nobody else does.
well, Xbox always likes to pretend to be forward-facing. They talk to you about the power of the cloud, yeah? How is that going, bruv? Crackdown still gives the...
It's all the bro. It is literally all ecosystem. That's all it is. If they can say, "Well, you're not going to buy my console. You're going to either buy my $70 fucking game, or you're going to give me $20 a fucking month." Either way, I'm going to get fucking paid.
I think
And I
eventually...
guarantee you, if they could, they would put Game Pass on PS5. If they could.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
if
yeah.
PlayStation said
Of
yes,
course
they would do it in a heartbeat,
Of
bro.
course they would. Of course they would. Who's denying that? Xbox are so desperate to put Pentiment out there. They're going to put Halo out there. Of course, they're dying to get Xbox Game Pass on PlayStation and Nintendo. But Sony
Because
would be
it's not
stupid.
about, bro. Again, it's not about the fucking plastic box anymore. It's not 1995 anymore. It's 2024, where
I do
every
agree.
single box is an x86 console, and they're all fucking low form factor PCs, bro. The only
true.
difference is the logo on the box, dude.
It's true.
That's it.
Well, and the closed environments. But I will say this. I believe PlayStation eventually will get there as well. The first one is the day and date PC releases, because it's coming. And then you saw it with Nintendo, and that's just the beginning of what they're going to do. Strategic partnerships with Nintendo. You're going to see more of that with Nintendo. Just watch. And then maybe it'll end up becoming Xbox. If it even has...
Bro, everybody is third party. If a fanboy's
Yeah.
telling you Xbox is third party, LOL, bitch, so are you.
PlayStation is
That shit's irrelevant now, dude.
We
It's
are...
not getting there. It's done. It's done. I can go on my Steam page and I can look at Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming out in less than a year from its original release onto my PC. It's done, bro. That shit is over. That shit's been over.
This is what the stream is about. Xbox, it's done. No red line. Now it's going to be
Bro, everybody
wars.
is done, bro. It doesn't matter. Everybody's third party. Because the thing is, the gaming actual market has hit a cap, and they need to find out ways of making more money because the arrow has to go up. And if the market isn't going to increase in size, then they're going to find other customers inside of that same market.
I agree
That's
with
it.
you. I agree with you in
That's
the sense
it.
that there's a...
And guess what does every console fanboy have in their side chick on their nightstand?
Nintendo? I don't know. PC?
A Nintendo Switch.
Oh, okay. It might be the main chick, though, based on what you're saying.
It's gonna be the main chick. I'm telling you, Harmon Smith is coming. You'll see.
Who's Harmon Smith?
Oh man, you don't know. You don't know. Go look him up right now. I'll see you later. Bye.
That, ladies and gentlemen, was Alex, leaving me with some homework to do about Herman Smith. He's like Herman Hulst, but with a smaller penis. That's Herbert Smith. That's a law firm. Herman Smith is a quest in World of Warcraft. That's what he left us with. Let me bring Assassin in. Assassin, if you're here listening to me, apparently you're muted and I've got push to talk on. Blood, I don't know how to change that. And chat, if you know who Herman Smith is, that'd be good. Let me switch this over cam while I do some settings here, bruv. How have I done it so that it is push to talk on this channel, bruv? It doesn't make any sense. I'm just about to change it. Alex, tell me, you just left with no information. All right, well, I don't know how to do it. Allow members to speak in this voice channel by simply talking. There it is. Assassin, say something.
Yo.
Ah, there we go.
Yo.
I'm so sorry. We got there in the
You
end.
cool, man? Been a while, man. How you been, yo? We ain't talking a minute.
It's been a while, bro. How you saying, man? You're live.
Yeah, first time, man. Mom, I made it, man. I made it. I'm live.
Yeah. We made it.
Yeah, man. What's going on, man? Hey, what's going on with Xbox, guys? Come on. What's going on?
Xbox is done. No, Xbox is doing what we've seen them do for a while, but now Assassin, Phil Spencer says There's no red line. How do you feel, Assassin, about playing Halo on PlayStation?
All right. I'm 35 years old. I grew up in the 90s. All right. If I want to play Sonic, I have to buy a Sega Genesis. If I want to play Super Nintendo, I have to play Super Nintendo. I believe in exclusives. Don't get me wrong. I understand that.
Yeah.
I always and it did upset me a little bit, but maybe this is the direction they need to go to because it's not growing. Maybe the sales ain't there no more. But then again, and if you look at
it's not there. That's why they're doing it.
And look at what's going on with PlayStation. Astrobot's only 1 million, but it's 65 million consoles sold on that side. That don't make no sense.
Is that not good sales numbers, chat? 1.5 million. I will admit I expected better numbers there. I know 1.5 million is a lot, but
Yeah.
is it really good? I don't know. Depends on budget.
No, it's
Depends
not.
on
If your player
budget
base, if you're selling 65 million consoles, your player base is up.
How do if I
You
what
didn't
about
even crack 10 mil.
What about Dragon's Dogma 2 that had 3 million sales, seen as a success, and is on multiple platforms, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox? What would you say to that?
I think that's horrible. In multiple platforms, and there's only 3 mil. Maybe, and then if you think about it, Dragon's Dogma 1 wasn't a hit. I mean, it was good, but Skyrim overshadowed that, right? Because it released at the same time as Skyrim.
Yeah, I mean, you're saying Dragon Dogma's 1's sales were pretty bad anyway, and this is bad as well. Okay.
It's not, I'm sure that the diehards got it, and be honest with you, Dragon's Dogma 2 was the first. That was the first Dragon Dogma game I played. I never played part 1.
Same here.
But go ahead.
But ultimately, what does that mean for you as an Xbox fan? Are you gonna give up on Xbox? Are you gonna carry on playing on Xbox? Are you gonna play on PlayStation or PC? Right. What are you gonna do, Assassin?
I'm not a console. I'm not a PC guy. So obviously, I don't see no point of buying an Xbox if they put in day and day on the PS6, and that's just me. All right.
Chat.
I'm still gonna support the Xbox games because I love Gears. Gears is the reason why I bought a 360. I choose Gears over Halo.
Yeah.
That's just me. I love Gears. I can't wait for Gears E-Day. And it's just, I bought a Series X because they bought ZeniMax. I don't want to, you know what I mean? No. Now, I told you this before. I left Xbox.
All right.
Well, what they did with the Xbox One and the direction they was going.
Yeah.
Then I gave them a second chance by buying the Series X.
Yeah.
I see they bought ZeniMax, and I was like, okay, they're going to the right direction. We're gonna get some exclusive games, Starfield, whatever, blah blah blah, Elder Scrolls 6, and then now just like a slap to my face, like damn, like what is the point? Like why? Like, and I'm keeping it real. I know I'm gonna get clipped. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm a nobody. But it is what it is.
No.
This is how I feel.
I completely understand those feelings, because ultimately, it's the console. Thing is, Assassin, and you know this, and Xbox fans listening to this, you should know this. And all corporations are like this, but it's quite funny seeing the accelerated timeline of how Microsoft as a corporation has dealt with Xbox fans.
Mm-hmm.
The Xbox brand evangelized these fans. You guys are the best. And they did a great job. 2 generations. They gave me the best gaming generation I've had with the 360 gen. It was magical. Gave me the best gaming experience. I've had so much fun. Mm-hmm. But they needed to, because they were trying to court the favor of gamers. And the moment ABK happened, then that revealed their true final intent. All that bullshit with Phil Spencer talking to you about exclusivity, all of that, and you know how we're doing well. We want to make Xbox gamers the best. This is about platforms where Game Pass exists. All that shit has crumbled, even within the generation. And you've seen what corporations do, and Xbox is Microsoft, and that's a fact. So you're allowed to feel the way you do, because that's how Xbox has treated you.
You know how it is, though, man. I'll follow Dirk. I'll follow Sean. You know that crowd.
Good guys, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they won't let you talk about this shit.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, now ponies might be celebrating, but I think this is gonna be bad for competition.
And ponies won't listen to that, but it's facts. But ponies, you need to watch where you are stepping as well, because your platform, what you keep propagating is shitting on you 24/7, blood. And we'll talk about it in a bit. Assassin, thank you so much for joining me, bro. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, no problem.
And I can't wait to have it.
Thank you for having me.
Likewise, man. Thank you for coming here, man. Mad love, bro.
Alrighty.
Take it. Peace.
Later.
And now we've got Afropovich. Talk to us, sir. Afropovich, you should be able to talk to us now. I'll give him a few seconds to understand. While you're doing that, Afropovich, let me read these super chats. First of all, we've got... Let me just share my desktop screen so you can see the source, yeah? Smash the like button. There's 240 of you in here. Bail. 232. Rambling Entertained with a $2 super chat. Sony is Apple, Steam is Android, and Xbox is Google. Equating the source and drawing parallels with other industries. Septic plus Alex equals fire. That was good chat. No, it was good chat. I didn't really agree with most of what Alex was saying, but it's good chat. Mr. Two Opinionated, thank you for the $2 super chat. What about the exclusivity deals with third parties? What about them? What about them, Mr. Opinionated? What about them? If games aren't coming to Xbox, is everyone truly third party? If games aren't coming to Xbox, is everyone truly third party? Mr. Two Opinionated, you've left 2 super chats that have confused the out of me. I have no idea. I can hear you. What are you saying, Afropovich? You good?
How you doing, bro? You okay?
Yeah, good, man. You?
You hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, man. You sound like you're taking a shit, but I assume you're in the toilet.
It's these earpods. They're not very good. The Timu version.
Oh yeah, no worries.
But yeah, man. I just think, you know, Xbox has been. I've had Xbox since the beginning. I've had every single one except the VCR one.
Yeah.
But for me, Xbox kind of like went after the 360 generation, when all those guys that were part of the original Xbox left. You know, because they were like a crew. You know, they were like they were into Xbox as a thing that stood on its own, like it was its own brand, and they were trying to make it like its own thing. But you know, obviously it's owned by a huge corporation, so they dictate where Xbox was going to go.
Yeah.
And to be fair, to be honest with you, I think there's a lot of crying about like the direction of Xbox now, and I just see it as really quite positive what's going on. I mean, I've always had everything, so I don't really care about the console. I mean, I roll with Dirt and Sean because they're quite funny, but I don't like if I want something, I just buy it. You know, I've got every single console, every PC, everything at the moment, so I don't really care. But I think the only problem I have with the whole thing with Xbox at the moment is that their PR is just absolutely shockingly bad. It's like,
you should talk in it. Phil Spencer should shut up.
What? Yeah, I mean, just like it's okay putting your games everywhere, and I think everyone's going to do that eventually to some extent. I think Sony, the fanboys, Sony, the ponies are they're bragging and whatnot, but I think that's coming as well. Not probably next 2-3 years, you'll see they start putting. I mean, they're already dipping their toe, and other platforms, so you'll see more of that as they see the kind of revenue that they can get from that. But I just think their messaging is awful on the Xbox. It's like, why do all the things they've done this year, why do it now? Like, just bring out the next generation and then do it.
I think there's a good question about why they're doing it now, and what's the benefit of doing that? Doesn't that serve to harm any announcement you're making of the console, which Mike was suggesting when he first came on the call? And that's a good point. And to me, that the only possible reason tactically this would make sense for Phil Spencer to go to Bloomberg's offices and then do this interview, drop by there and give this statement, is because they're really going to open the doors now, the floodgates. It's almost like preparing everyone. Because I've told you people about Starfield and Hellblade 2 already working on PlayStation right now. They've been for a year. These games have been playable on PlayStation, and you're going to see more.
That's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. Though, why drip feed? This was, I guarantee, this was always their intention. Like, they've had this plan for years. Like, why did they drip feed it? Like, they may as well, there was a rumor that they were transitioning from Xbox to Microsoft games, and I do think that's actually going to happen in the near future. It'll be Microsoft games, and basically it'll just be another service like Azure, but why drip feed it? Like, if they're gonna do that, literally drop the bomb at the start of the year. Xbox is now Microsoft games. Microsoft games are everywhere. There may be an exclusivity period on the Xbox platform for a 6 months to a year, but then everything goes over. Imagine how much hand wringing they would have saved this year, and people just want to know where they stand with the platform. But this drip feeding and will they, won't they? It's like, it's not a good look. Just say what you're going to do. Just be honest, man.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, like, they need to be a bit more upfront. Ultimately, they're just trying to buy time and control the narrative. But the problem is, the narrative isn't really going their way as much as they want you to believe. Which is why when other people try and, beautify this thing or damage control, I hate that, because that's like, you're doing what they want you to do. And that's not really for your benefit.
My favorite is the when Xbox Series X released with no games to take advantage of the platform, and they're like, oh yeah, but the pandemic and but then you look at what Sony released with the PS5. Like, I got both of them at the same time. PS5 was like, you turn that thing on, it's like, wow, welcome to the next generation, that sparkly whatever happened, and then you got Miles Morales and you got Demon Souls. It's like, wow, this is like PlayStation. I actually thought the PS5 generation was going to be like taking a step on from where PS4 was going. They've ranked themselves as well. But then you turn on the Series X, it's like, okay, it's just like green and it's Microsoft. So it's just like, there's nothing new, and then there was no software to take advantage of it. It's like, what's going on? Like, I've never seen that in the console generation. You release a new machine, there's no games that actually push the hardware. And like, people saying pandemic this, pandemic that, they're multi-trillion dollar company. They could have just literally bought something like very expensive and said, that's your exclusive, for 6 months, to show off the machine. But
they didn't.
I just think, go on.
Well, you're right. You're spot on. The quality control hasn't been great. They didn't handle they had everything going up for them momentum-wise, and they fell down the toilet with no exclusives being delivered at all at the start of this generation. And now, finally, when they're getting to it, and you're starting to see the cadence, they've gone third party. Well, ultimately, I will say this, though, watch this space. I may be dramatizing things a bit, but I feel like the entire industry is facing a shift. And we even saw who was it? It was an executive for the guy not Death Stranding. It was who said that the idea of platform exclusivity is dead. Like it's dying.
Yeah.
It's the head of Square Enix, I think. He said that's what's happening. And you're going to see more and more of that, unfortunately.
My only thing, and last thing I'll say, is that no one should take this seriously, and I don't know whether you do or not, because I think you play to the crowd, and I think you just you're trying to get your numbers up on your platform. You know, but if anyone does takes this seriously, just understand that. It's kind of inevitable. You look at like music and the game, music and the film industry, and like you don't have like. You do have a period of exclusivity sometimes with a platform, but then you see like you can always buy up on DVD or Blu-ray, whatever, so you can watch that thing or hear that thing anywhere. And I think with the games industry costing so much, that was kind of inevitable. That's going to happen. And the fact of the matter is, if you just take all this out of the picture, if you look at what's coming down the line in the next year to 18 months in terms of gaming content, it's like, man, why are you crying, bro? It's like, you know, there's so much content, and the fact of the matter is, you can play that any way you want. Like if you got a PlayStation, you can pay for the games. If you got Xbox, you can get Game Pass. If you got PC, you can get Game Pass. Literally, you've got so many options, and you just play what you want. I just think that is a brilliant thing, you know. So
well, if you're a PlayStation fan, because if you're an Xbox fan, you're not getting those PlayStation games. Not most of them. Not at this stage.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the argument.
Yeah. Watch your space on that one.
Watch the space, indeed. Indeed. Thank you so much for joining, man. It was a pleasure having you on here, man. See you later. Take care, man. Thank you so much, Afropovich. See you around, bro.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Chat. That is it for the phone-ins, I think. Yes, it is. We spoke to people's myriad of views, but mostly agreed that Xbox is making a big mistake, but it may be a forward-facing strategy, and Xbox is ahead of the curve, and it's inevitable. You've got earlier I had an article up from the Square chap Yoshida. What's his name? Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy 16, who says, "In my mind, the idea of platform exclusives is disappearing altogether." And if the director says that, shouldn't we listen? Mr. 2 Opinionated, thank you for the 5. Number 1, less sales leads to more Wukongs and Border Gates 3s. Facts, agreed. Where are the PS5 games coming to Xbox? Is the same question I asked the Mr. Afropovich, because that's not happening. When Phil Spencer said, every time we release a game on PlayStation, PlayStation uses that revenue to hurt us in the space. What do you think PlayStation is doing now? Are they not hurting you anymore, Phil Spencer? By the way, Phil Spencer, like, he looks a little bit worse for wear. I don't know if this is a terrible picture. I really should. I'm not taking the piss, even though it may seem like it. But he is looking a right state. This guy goes, he looks like he's tired of this shit. Look at this picture, bro. This is the future of Xbox. PlayStation. But Phil Spencer does, I think it's maybe a combination of a really bad picture, but he's lost a lot of weight, so maybe there's that. And it's just the stance and whatnot. I hope he's feeling okay, but Phil Spencer will agree that's not the most flattering of pictures of Phil Spencer. I hope he's okay. I'm saying hope he's okay so bad he looks like, you know, he looks really bad. Like I don't even know if I can say it, but I hope he's okay as a human being. And I hope someone sends me Satya Nadella's address. Oh, blue. Do you see that transition? Nice color there. Not so bright or on the eyes. Can I play this clip, actually? From Mr. Wasabi Sabi played this. It's of Mr. Dreamcast guy.
Satya Nadella.
Kunama
What is going on? What did you send me, Osami?
super chat 5 Swiss francs. I'm also 41 and the only thing that pops at my back. So
Wait, what? Let's hear that again. What did you say?
the only thing that pops at my francs. I'm also 41 and the only thing that pops at my back. So don't lie, Alex.
What is this song, bro? This is someone just swearing in the background.
The only thing that pops at my back. So don't lie, Alex.
What's up? What you sent me, man? What is this? What? What is going on? Why is he holding the teller? Why is this zoomed in to his fingers so bad?
This man said Satya Nutella.
It's pretty obvious. Phil Spencer's talking about it. Satya Nadella, the head of Microsoft. These people.
I didn't know you were the head of Microsoft. Yes, very much so. Yes, very much, very much. This man.
Phil Spencer's talking about it. Satya Nadella, the head of Microsoft. These people.
He literally said Satya Nutella. You slow that down. That's a T. There's no N-A. There's no D in there. Just.
It's pretty obvious. Phil Spencer's talking about it. Satya Nadella, the head of Microsoft. These people.
I didn't know you were the head of Microsoft. Oh, yes, very much so. Yes, very much, very much. Oh. What games are coming to PlayStation? Horse late coming to PlayStation. Can I... Satya Nutella? Yes? Can I, tell me? Can I put my dick inside you?
What?
Please. Please do.
Alex's streams are bad. Thank you for that. What was that? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shout out to Mike for the $10 super chat, man. Xbox evokes feelings of old Square hardware. They have done the math and know the potential profit for being third party is greater than the amount they could get from the current base. This is what happens when you actually buy your games, Xbox fans. Yes, absolutely they do. I will say this. Microsoft doing this isn't going to give... Well, Sony's going to be relaxed and going to enjoy it and they'll ease a little bit. But Sony will also look at this very carefully. Because they have announced that they need to make key changes to their business strategy, and they're coming. Horizon on Nintendo Switch isn't the last time you'll see a PlayStation Studios game on a rival platform. It is going to happen again and again. And speaking of which, that game didn't do so well. Lego Horizons come out and it's not really setting the world on fire. That game is not doing that well. I think, well, let me check Metacritic for these reviews, but I feel like it's going to be pretty shit. Dune Prophecy got reviews, by the way. By the way, if you haven't seen Penguin, the TV series, watch it. I watched the season finale. Crazy. Where is the review? Lego's game is so... Lego Adventures is sitting on a 71 meta, man. After 75 reviews as well. That is not that great. So just a couple of points to being in the 60s. That Sony PlayStation fragrance. Nintendo users, you deserve better than that. That's not great, is it? It's not great at all. But that's not the last time you'll see PlayStation's games on third parties. They're going to do more. Remember, Hiroki Totoki said, in fact, it's in a video on this channel. It's the highlight one. When you go onto the channel, you'll see it right at the end. Wherever there is computing. But I want to leave you with well, not leaving, but I want to share with you an excerpt from my video that kind of sums up what Phil Spencer is all about. The lies have died.
Are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans.
Here we go. This took me ages to edit, but it's the truth. You need to free your mind and join the resistance.
We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously. To make Xbox
the best place for you to play.
So we made the decision that we're going to take 4 games to the other consoles.
Just 4 games.
Not a change to our kind of fundamental exclusive strategy. So if you're on those other platforms and you see these 4 games coming, please don't take it as some signal. They are not Starfield or Indiana Jones.
All rise. The suits have arrived. You shall bear witness as the ritual enters its final stage. Behold the procedure that carves out the fruits of your enjoyment. The arrangement is purely transactional. Who are you to complain? Why do you think you have a say in the matter? After all, you are just a consumer, and this is just business.
And we run a business. We're making these decisions for some specific reasons.
Do you think these corporations appreciate you for your loyalty? At most, your prostrations qualify you for another discount on their products. Listen to these glorified salesmen. Look at their fake smiles. They whisper sweet promises into your ears. But when the lies expose, the hold excuses them. Do you want to be like them? Do you want to be a victim?
Like, it's definitely true inside of Microsoft. The bar is high for us in terms of the delivery that we have to give back to the company, because we get a level of support from the company that's just amazing in what we're able to go do. So 4 games, no promise beyond that.
So if this is about competition, let us have competition.
And you are going to see more of our games on more platforms. For an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. We are not a third-party publisher.
Yes, they are. Yes, you are, Phil. You are a third-party publisher. Will Xbox be the first of many? I believe so. I think we are seeing a transition into an open platform space. I don't like it. I think that is the future that's facing this industry. I feel like if some technological advancements do become big, like the mass adoption of high-speed fiber that makes it very difficult to discern streaming and cloud from normal experiences. GeForce Now is already doing that for many people. I still need to try it, but it's happening. But I will say, watch this space. This is not bought out copium. PlayStation is not going to perhaps follow suit like this. They will hold on to their console first mentality for as long as they can. As long as they can. But they will capitulate in many ways. They have existential challenges to their model, which means bringing games to PC day and date. That's going to be the first indication. The moment those PlayStation games, you know, that 1 year, they've had a hard line, at least 1 year exclusive on PlayStation, you're going to see that go. And you might even see that happen this generation. This generation, you may very well see that disappear. Oh, wait a minute. You already did with Horizon on Switch. Changes afoot. Phil Spencer announces it. But the moment Forza, Gears, and Halo, if it's a Gears remaster, if it's an old Forza, if it's an old Halo Master Chief Collection, if it's the new Halos, when they come to PlayStation, when even the most hardcore of the echo chambers will not be able to tolerate that shit. And I'm going to be there taking gigantic shits on the chests of those that said otherwise. At the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. I have question marks around about the quality control of things. But isn't it sad that just when Xbox is getting its first party stable right, this is what happens? And we're seeing diversity like we've never seen before. Take a look at Midnight, South of Midnight. South of Midnight got and I'll talk about this on the Saturday show where we'll have a guest to talk about this stuff. How amazing it is that Xbox is getting such a diversity of games. Diversity of games that you're getting on a Game Pass model. A Game Pass model which everyone either said is unsustainable. If they're still saying that, that's just going to be ridiculous. And then they said that would open the floodgates for Microsoft's not going to make any money. So all they're going to do is make gas games and live service games. And then you look at what Xbox is doing and look at Xbox's roadmap and then look at PlayStation's roadmap. Who is going to do more gas and live service? Look at Xbox's games. South of Midnight. You've got Clockwork Revolution. You've got Perfect Dark. You've got Fable. You've got freaking Indiana Jones. Every single game is like single player. And they're not even just tiny single player games. Like Starfield is a tiny single player game. It's a massive RPG. What are we talking about? Hellblade? All these games are single player games. And they're all squarely single player games. What happened to that narrative? Oh, it's going to cause a dwindling. Oh, Xbox has no... Look at this. Look at this game. South of Midnight looks amazing. If you haven't seen the half an hour documentary video, it's a beautiful game. Whether or not the gameplay holds up remains to be seen, because that was the problem with We Happy Few. But the game looks stunning. Story looks amazing. Characters voiced incredibly well. And as you can tell, this is a passion project. And Microsoft didn't just... And this is where you have to give them their flowers. Xbox absolutely deserves flowers for this. That they let the team at Compulsion Games take their time with the stigma. And don't be under any illusions. There's a massive stigma about, Compulsion Games. Because We Happy Few was heralded as this next coming is going to be like the BioShock or something. It looked beautiful. And unfortunately, the final game didn't hit those notes. But you could tell that this team had something. This team had some talent. They really did. Perhaps they didn't even hit it in the first go. So Microsoft buys them. And then not only buys them, gives them free reign to go ahead and take that creativity, take their time, and gave them a big budget to deliver the title that they want. You want your second chance, you're going to get it and then some. And that's why Xbox deserves credit for South of Midnight, man. And I'm not just saying that. It's something real. You need to give flowers where they're due to Xbox. And this is obviously the proof is going to be in the pudding. But even then, even if the gameplay doesn't do well, I don't think I'm going to be pissed at Xbox for this. Because you did the admirable thing and gave a studio that looked like it had a lot of talent and potential a second chance. And then they've delivering on the face of it something that looks beautiful, man. And this game looks stunning. And that's why I give respect to Xbox. And that's why it's so annoying that when Xbox finally gets into its cadence of releases. And we're seeing it now. We're going to get Stalker next week. What's the date? It's 20th, I think. We're going to get Stalker. The Xbox had nothing. And then you get Call of Duty. Then you get Stalker. Then you're going to get Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones also got a deep dive. It looks okay. I'm a bit iffy on it. Not iffy. I'm like... Obviously, I wanted it to be third person, sorry. And it wasn't really... Like, it was a bit of a disappointment, but then you saw the first person gameplay. You're like, oh, shit, you know what? Hold on. This could work. And I'm still there. And I've seen I've seen some people complaining about the combat and stuff. And I get where they're coming from. I think the combat in Indiana Jones could potentially be really fun or could be a little bit boring. Colt Eastwood went to play the game and he actually really enjoyed. He said that combat's punchy and whatnot, but he doesn't know whether people will gel with the whole. You know, the game reminds of. Have you ever played Thief? Thief was amazing. I used to play on PC. Great game. It's got a mix of Thief and, you know, not really Wolfenstein, but it's a puzzle game. Remember that. A lot of puzzle elements in it. That's another title that I'm not necessarily going to be pissed at Xbox. Xbox and Microsoft's a giant publisher now. It's the individual studios. And this is how the conversation is going to shift. We're going to look at the individual studios as opposed to the platform. Because it's not like we're going to look at Xbox to do any real quality control. As if you think they've gone out there and got whole teams. They didn't do it when they had a handful of studios. You think they're going to do it when they've got the whole of ABK to contend with? Oh yeah, by the way, like Phil Spencer also in this statement said that, well, confirmed that Xbox is going to acquire more studios. So that's going to be what? It's going to be, and it's not going to be any studio. It's going to be I think they're looking to diversify their portfolio, and it's going to be a Chinese one. They're looking to China. How's that going to work with Donald Trump as president? China. Afropovich, well, why does that matter when you have these games coming out? Why do they need to be exclusive as long as you get to play them and they keep making them? I don't understand the context of that. CD Projekt Red, what about them? But yeah, Xbox is, and also they said, oh, we have to take it with a pinch of salt, but they've said that Xbox's business is healthier than it's ever been. He says, and I quote, I've got the article here. The Xbox business has never been more healthy, he said, citing growth in cloud and PC gaming as well as console usage. The business is performing right now. And I think that means a more healthy future for hardware. He specifies hardware and the games that we build. Take it how you will. Is this Phil Spencer? Is this him actually being genuinely positive about the future of the business? He will retire soon. He also says, I feel pretty good about where the industry is going. To reach new players, we need to be creative and adaptive of new business models, new devices, new ways of access. We're not going to grow the market with $1,000 consoles. Is that a slight at the Pro? I know it's not 1,000, but why do you mention $1,000 consoles? Xbox is going full wide, blowing the idea wide open. Forget platforms. It's going to be on everything. Your mobile phone, your freaking pager. But this may not be a future that Xbox faithful be comfortable with. Xbox used and evangelized those fan base for their own gain and discarded them like used tissue. He's talking about next-gen consoles being $1,000. So $999 it is. We also found something. This is major. Major, if true. I keep saying if true. It's like there's no reason I doubt Jez Corden. And he reached out in our Discord, actually, in the chat. Actually, he said, yeah, it's true. Why would it not be true? And I'm like, I don't know who your source is, but this is big. It's big. He said. And do check out Windows Central's article regarding Call of Duty on Xbox. So, in terms of sales, I think Christopher Driggs shared an article about hardware sales, and he was saying that, you know, there was like 11% less sales on Xbox platforms and a lot more on PlayStation platforms, like 12% more, and on PC. And yet, why is that? It's because Xbox has Xbox Game Pass. How many people do you know actually got Game Pass just to play COD? I know about 4 people who did. At least 4. Maybe more than that. People who are not like major gamers, like not like us. Like they're more mainstream, or like my brothers and stuff. I mean, he's a pretty big gamer, but not into this whole Xbox console space. They were like, oh, I'm going to subscribe to Game Pass to play this game. And I'm like, oh, are you? Like, you're not an Xbox gamer. They're on PC, but... And apparently the Xbox ecosystem is currently the lead platform for Call of Duty, which to me is insane. To the point, if you look at this thread, you will see people doubting it. A lot of ponies doubting it. Oh, it's Jez making shit up. I believe in Jez. Jez has given us so much insider information. But sources have told him that Xbox's ecosystem is currently the lead platform for Call of Duty. It may not be true. I don't know who the sources are. But that's despite seeing massive growth on PlayStation. Xbox is still the biggest lead. We saw it happen already with Diablo. Diablo has more players, Game Pass players, than any other players. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's PC. PC is Diablo's world. So either it's Game Pass on PC and console, both put together, they are easily the leaders there. And that was a metric that was really important for Xbox, because the Game Pass is the measure of their success more than hardware sales. I'm not saying that's negligible. Let's not fall into that fanboy trap of copium and say hardware sales are negligible. They're not. But Game Pass is obviously the front and center of their business as far as gaming is concerned. And if that is true, if Call of Duty Black Ops is on the lead on Xbox, then there should be a statement coming. And if there's no statement at all in, I don't know, whenever, because obviously pretty early days, but if you don't see a statement in a month or so, either that's changed and Xbox is no longer the lead and Xbox Game Pass subs have then just cancelled their subscription, which is not ideal, but it's also an important metric for Xbox to understand, then we'll see. If you get a statement confirming this, because you can bet your ass if this is true for a decent amount of time, Xbox is absolutely going to release that statement. Call of Duty is the biggest platform is Xbox. Xbox Game Pass is the biggest platform for Call of Duty. That it would send shivers down Sony's spine as well, because their big money maker, which they're still making money out of, it's got all the players on Xbox. They're sniping them away. And that's despite an absolutely crap marketing thing, which ended a couple of days ago. So, Xbox and their Game Pass strategy with Call of Duty, despite any real effort in terms of marketing COD and Game Pass together, is already making waves. Or we know it has, because head of COD people have said biggest splash ever, like it's huge, breaking record numbers for COD. That's big. But if this is also true, that's going to be some existential crisis for some of the competitors. What's chat saying? Well, let me just go to solo stream. Fonz, if COD can't bring the numbers to Game Pass, then Game Pass should completely fail. Of course, they should be the lead ecosystem, with Game Pass being on consoles and on PC. I don't necessarily agree with how determinative, how absolute that is. Fonz, if you want to join the waiting room and you want to join Discord to talk about it, do it. But they didn't even barely market it, Fonz. It's just, that would just mean that it's mostly on word of mouth. And that's how I've seen people go trying to sub to this thing. Word of mouth. It's on Game Pass, by the way. Oh, really? Okay. Scholaticus, thanks for the evening entertainment. No, thank you for joining us. Chat, I'm going to end this. We'll go back to do some work emails. And I will bring back working on videos. But I thank you for joining me. I thank you for everyone. I thank you everyone for the super chats. Let me make sure I haven't missed any. And I will be back on Saturday. And my PC is frozen. And that's great. So I'm going to end the stream. If you can hear me. And I will see you very soon. Peace.